I'm about to go crypto shopping. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly which 3 altcoins am I spending $100,000 on right now. Bitcoin here, attempting to break from an important bull flag. For me right now, I'm seeing this as a great opportunity to get some final nibbles on some important altcoins which I'm lacking in the portfolio or which I want a little bit more exposure to. I'm going to break down which 3 altcoins I'm looking at right now. If you appreciate this type of content, smash up the likes. Do not forget to subscribe. If you actively want to trade with me, my day trading, ijazcrypto.com/TG is where you're going to want to do that. Now we're going to kick off with the first one, and some of you will probably guess this one. It's Ethereum. Yes, guys, Ethereum is something which is playing out the exact same pattern which we saw with Bitcoin. The Bitcoin spot ETF was announced. We saw Grayscale selling a bunch, and Ethereum is going through that same little struggle right now. You're seeing that a bunch of Ethereum ETFs were getting a lot of inflows, right? We got a lot of inflows. Take a look at this graphic I'm sharing with you here. A lot of inflows were coming into the Ethereum ETFs, but it's just that Grayscale dumped so much, this 1.5 figure, that you're left with a slight outflow this week in terms of the Ethereum spot ETFs. Now, if you remember, once Grayscale start to lose that selling pressure, all these ETFs tend to absorb it. And I think that's what's important. It takes time for a lot of these big firms like iShare, like Fidelity, Bitwise, Van Eck, etc., BlackRock, to go and tell their high net worth individuals that we've got an ETF available. So don't be surprised to see this do a lot better later on. At the moment, you're kind of getting this, buy the rumor, sell the news event where you're seeing Ethereum kind of struggle to, sit at all-time highs. But once Bitcoin sets that trend, I expect that once Bitcoin breaks through, I'm expecting big moves on altcoins, and Ethereum, of course, will be leading that pack. So never can have enough Ethereum. When I look at it here at 3,300, yes, it's not the cheapest you're ever going to see it, I know. And of course, all of these coins which I'm going to go through aren't the cheapest, but this is about buying at a time when the risk to reward is really favorable. I mean, like I just shared with you, Bitcoin on the verge of breaking out and trying to work its way up towards 100,000. Many people are calling for 100,000 by the end of this year, and certainly some of them are saying that the election could be a catalyst for that as well. So if that's your belief system, then of course Ethereum and other altcoins will be looking to catch a pump as well. So nice consolidation here by Ethereum. I wouldn't mind getting myself a nibble at this level. Again, another way to check is to bring out your EMA ribbon. Look at this. On the daily EMA ribbon, it's kind of been sideways for a period here. If I zoom you up to the weekly EMA ribbon, you'll see that this is currently at support, right? It's sitting right on its EMA ribbon, which, remember guys, like I've said time and time before, if you can get in a habit of buying at the EMA ribbon versus being that type of person who chases all the way at the peaks, like the people who are chasing all the way here at 4,800 Ethereum, you're going to do better than others, right? If you ultimately can buy from the mean and sell at the peaks, that's when you're going to do a lot better than those who manage to do the opposite. Okay, so first one for me, which I'm looking to add, is Ethereum. The next one might not come as a surprise, but that is Phantom. Yep, for me, Phantom now is looking at a price point where it deserves a bit of a nibble. I mean, if you sit here on the weekly chart, you're below your weekly EMA ribbon. It's been below it for a handful of weeks here. It's struggling, and even the weekly EMA ribbon is flipping it. If I show you this on the daily chart, you can see the daily EMA ribbon rejected it. It's trying to work its way back up, but it's quite a bit of a downtrend, right? Quite a bit of a downtrend. We're now sitting at 46 cents. And again, for me, this is a nice risk to reward. It's one of those things where just months ago when Phantom was running all the way up here, right? I mean, what did it run to on the high of this candle? It ran to $1.22. Phantom could do no wrong. Everybody was following into Phantom. I want to be in Phantom. Oh my God, look at what Andre Cronje is doing. Look at this, what they're doing in terms of their canonical stablecoin. Oh my God, this is great partnerships they've got going on. And then suddenly, just because wider markets are turning and you see now, you've pulled back, right? You've pulled back. If I take this again, peak to peak, let's see what the percentage pullback is. It's very crudely here. Let's take this here, 62%. I mean, this is the habit I want to be buying it, right? When everybody stops talking about Phantom and everyone's like, oh my God, you're not making videos on Phantom. Do you no longer have belief in it? Guys, if you think my belief in my investments is that fickle, like you just don't know me. When I invest for a long period of time. Like I don't marry it. I know some people like to say, oh, don't marry your crypto. I don't marry them. When I have conviction is taken seriously. right? And so I only change my mind on projects when I see a fundamental change to what I invested in. If I fundamentally don't believe in the team, if I fundamentally believe, you know, they're scammers or something was going on, or they're no longer trying to attack the mission that they thought they would initially, then I don't like it, right? So for now, when I see this 62% down, good risk to reward here. Again, Phantom sitting at 46 cents. Can it go lower? Yes. I mean, support's at 38. If we fall to 38, that would be an even juicier buy, but I'll start nibbling now around this level. At 46. So that's going to be for me. Phantom is the second altcoin I will be adding. Again, if you guys want to know when I'm swing trading, if you want to be alerted every time I take a swing trade, ijazcrypto.com/TG. That's our Telegram channel. Make sure you're in there because you're going to miss all of my swing trades during this volatile period. All right, last but not least, guys, last but not least, the altcoin I'm going to be adding right now is Matic. Yep, another one which just has got decimated. Right, again, remember this, when this was popping off, Matic could do no wrong. And can you notice a theme, guys? I want to buy stuff which has proven success, that has pumped really, really well before, but for some reason has caught a fade to the downside and loses interest quick. And that's what happens, right? When the tourists move away from a project, when all that excitement and kind of tourist energy moves away from it, you get this big kind of pullback here. And you can see now you're buying Matic at 59%, 60% again, pullback here, compared to when you're buying at peaks in just March, right? So by being patient from March to now July, couple of months, guys, couple of months, it goes quick. You're now buying from a position of strength. And what do I say time and time again? You want to be buying from positions of strength. Matic here now, I mean, it's at lows which we saw in October of 2023 and kind of getting towards the lows which it saw in the summer of 2022 as well. So I mean, it's crazy to think that this project in February of 2023 ran up to highs of 155. Even earlier this year, it ran up to, let's see, that high of 129, and now you're sitting here at 52 cents. Has it suddenly fallen off a cliff and it's not a good layer 2 solution anymore? No. Lots of people use Polygon Matic. A lot of people are already onboarded onto it. The TVL has been good before and people will use it again. It's just about trying to identify trends which just aren't hot at the moment because people are bored. People are like poking crypto with a stick saying, move, move, Bitcoin, move. And it's crazy to think that this market has such negative sentiment, even though Bitcoin is sitting here close to 70,000 again. I mean, this is crazy. Yeah. I mean, this is what the market does. It'll get you into this kind of mindset where it's like almost like ungrateful. It's like Bitcoin's knocking here at 70,000 and people are like, do something. Guys, this is a good level for Bitcoin to be at. Yes, it's bouncing from its EMA ribbon now. Yes, we want to push higher and get all-time highs. I know people are annoyed that the halving has happened and yet we're not seeing progress towards some of these magical numbers, but this is holding up very well, right? Yes, you know, we've got to be realistic in terms of our expectations of future bull markets. We know this asset class is maturing, right? We've got big players. We've got spot ETFs for Bitcoin, Ethereum. You've got players like BlackRock, Fidelity, ARK Invest, all these guys now, institutional money interested in crypto. Do not expect that same crazy volatility in something like a Bitcoin that you expected in previous cycles. It's maturing over time, and that's to be expected. Doesn't mean you can't make crazy returns. Doesn't mean you can't hold something which I argue is quite safe in terms of Bitcoin, and yet it still can, you know, easily get to 100, 150, 200,000. And at the same time, if you're carefully allocated into altcoins like I've shared in this video, then you're in for a treat, right? It's all about diversifying. Have enough Bitcoin, have enough Ethereum, have enough of your favorite altcoins, and of course, have some of your crazy 1000x gems too. Just don't be that guy or girl that has only 1000x gems and they've not carefully thought through their portfolio. Those are the ones that get frustrated time and time again. Because when Bitcoin corrects a couple of percent, guess what? Your little rubbish crap coin, which you put your whole account into, is down 80%, and that's why you're calling crypto a scam. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this type of content where I share which altcoins I'm looking at, when I'm buying them, why they're interesting to me at this particular time, then make sure you smash up the likes. Hopefully you've noticed a pattern. I like to buy when people are not talking about those tokens. There is no gain, no arbitrage, no alpha for me to have when everybody's talking about a coin. It's going through its peak media hype where every YouTuber is making a video about a coin. Every person on X is tweeting about this coin. That's normally when I want to be getting out. That's not when I want to be getting into a coin. Hopefully that makes sense. If you like this type of content, smash up the likes. Do not forget to subscribe. If you actively want to trade with me, ijazcrypto.com/TG. You'll learn a lot just being inside. You'll see how I do my risk management, how I pick my altcoins, how I set my take profits, how do I set my stop losses. Everybody knows that this is the way to trade, but how do you do that and be consistently profitable month after month after month? I've shared all my trades publicly in the Telegram group. You can go now and just have a look. Have a look for free. Go see every single trade of mine and how I delivered results consistently. Over 8-9 months, I've got evidence of every single trade because I actually trade this market. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.